Welcome to The Rooted Warriors, the podcast where the bonds of sisterhood are not just celebrated, but explored through laughter, tears, and everything in between. Join me and my two dearest friends as we dive deep into the roots of our own friendships, sharing stories and challenges. Whether you're looking for inspiration, advice, or just a good story, we're here to bring a piece of our sisterhood right into your life. Somewhere along the way, we got the idea that romance had to come from someone else. But I think the truest kind starts with how we care for ourselves. No grand gestures, just quiet choices. This isn't about excess. It's about intention. It's about letting your home, your schedule, your spirit feel like they belong to someone who is deeply loved, because they do. We're exploring what it means to honor the in-between moments.
I'll admit it. I used to think romancing your life sounded a little bit soft, but I've come to realize it's actually solid ground, because how you treat the small stuff tells the truth about how you see yourself. Dating yourself means not waiting for someone else to make your life feel meaningful.
Hey there, my loves. We date others, but do we take the time to do it ourselves? Not in the Pinterest perfect curated for the grid kind of way. No, this is real life. It's about lighting a candle before folding laundry. It's about actually sipping your tea in the morning, not chugging it in survival mode. It's that exact playlist for errands that makes it feel like a road trip. It's throwing on a pretty robe or that flowy dress you love, not for a date night, but because it's Tuesday and you're worth it. This episode is our love letter to the ordinary. We're talking rituals, mood makers, tiny decisions that say, I matter, the joy matters, my peace matters.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hey.
Well, hello.
Hello. So when was the last time you did something just for the joy of it? Without rushing, without multitasking, without even needing a reason.
Gosh, I look at Mo looking at me like you go first.
Please say you have something.
As I said that, I saw flashes of me multitasking my entire life.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Mm.
How can I shoot a flock of birds with one stone?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get through my day without multitasking.
And don't you think so many people feel the same way?
Oh, yeah, we're drowning in it.
100%. And overstimulation and distraction.
And yet not fulfilled.
Totally.
Empty.
Empty little vessels.
Right.
It's an empty little shell of myself.
It's true, though.
I have nothing.
As sad
to
as it
pour
is, it's
from.
true.
Yeah. As soon as you said it too, I immediately was like, yeah, Mo, what's the problem? Why are you looking at me? And then I'm like, do you even have an answer? And the answer is, I think the last time I took a shower, I really kind of slowed it down, like conditioned my hair and made it, took my time with my shower. Usually I'm just trying to get through it as fast as I can because I feel like they take so long. But really, truly, I think it's when you go, even when you're cooking something and you make it from scratch instead of going out to eat, and maybe you light a candle and pour yourself a little bit of wine, and it just changes the whole mood of the situation.
I feel like I'm so missing in the last few months, especially. You know, I used to be really great about having everybody over at the house, cooking, preparing for everyone to come. And I just feel like I've had no time. And when I do have the time, I'm just so physically and mentally exhausted lately. And it really takes something out of me not to do that, because those are things that I actually have pleasure in and that I enjoy doing. And I haven't done that in a long time. And so I feel like for me, that's something that I want to date myself by making a nice meal and doing those things again, because I haven't done it.
And isn't the ROI really high? Isn't that your return on investment, what you get back for?
Yeah.
Like I meant the energy and the positivity and the happiness.
I like
and
the
feel
feeling
good.
of cooking because, like you said, I like to put my diffusers on. I get my house cleaned before, and it's me and the dogs, and Bob's over there watching his show or whatever, and I'm cooking, I'm chopping, I'm in my own little brain the whole time, and I'm listening sometimes to music. So like, that's like a happy spot. And I feel like I haven't done that in so long. And part of it is like, okay, Bob always does the dishes now. So I feel bad. Like, oh, I'm going to create work for him. And so I don't know. And then I just get lazy. I don't know. And I'm actually hurting myself by doing that. Cause it would be a reward thing.
It would be an instant, well, not instant reward, I feel like, but
I feel like it is instant though.
I guess you're right.
I feel good when I'm in the kitchen chopping stuff up. I don't
like
know why.
Mood change instantly, I suppose. It doesn't take time. What about you, sister? When's the last time?
You know, this morning I woke up and before I went to bed, well, earlier in the evening, I had opened up all the downstairs windows. And then I sleep with my window open and I was just up early, but nobody else was up. So I went downstairs and let the dogs out, let them run around the backyard, kind of picked up some pieces of the house, checked emails, but it was quiet.
Yeah.
You know, and it seemed very peaceful. So I think that was nice.
It's so funny you mentioned that because to me, I miss waking up super early like that. It was one of my favorite times. Greg would go off to work, but I could still do it while he's there. Obviously, I just meant at this point in our lives, he was going off to work and I was up so early. I'd light a candle and make myself tea. And it was a whole little ritual I was doing. And I don't know.
Yeah, it was really nice. I felt like I was kind of setting the mood for my day. You know, I needed, you know, to kind of wind down from yesterday and all of the events. So I kind of lit incense this morning, kind of walked through my house. That's nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, I remember my sister-in-law used to get up really early in the morning and have coffee. And I asked her about it one time. She said that's like when she reads her Bible. That's when she does her Bible study because nobody's bothering her. The kids are either asleep and my brother-in-law would be asleep and then that was her time. So like, I get that. I get that. I think that's nice. It's a good way to start your day too.
It is.
I can always tell, like, I feel like my body sends me signals when I need to like slow down and start doing things intentionally because I know when I'm stressed, like when my body is so stressed out, I clench down my jaw, you know, or you just said taking a shower and it was like 2 weeks ago, I realized that when I was like with the shampoo and then scrubbing my hair really fast and then trying to get
like you're in a race.
Yeah. And then it literally, there was a moment when I was in the shower that was like, what's happening?
I spent too much money on this shampoo.
I had to have a conversation with myself. Like, why are you going so fast? Like literally you have nothing to do right now, but shower. So like I had to remind myself to slow down.
Right.
I was like racing through washing my hair and like I had somewhere to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Why do we do that?
I'm not sure.
It's like hurry up. For what? Sometimes.
I always feel rushed. And part of it isn't my personality type, but I do always feel rushed. I feel like I'm constantly on this treadmill of life.
Just like ready to go to the next thing and then the next thing and the next thing and the next, instead of just, what if that's the only thing? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or something. Why isn't that okay? Or
Maddie always says, oh, you're gone already. Never mind.
Like your mind's already awake?
No,
and stuff.
Gone. Out of the house.
You mean you've already
gone
left.
already? Yeah, she'll text me and she's like, good morning. Oh, you're gone already. Yeah. You're always gone. You're always doing something.
But if you start your morning like that every morning and kind of posture your heart and your mind and have that time and that stuff, it seems, I don't know, that seems like a nice morning.
I really think that I should be intentional, wake up maybe 30, 45 minutes before everybody else or an hour before, because I'm an early riser anyways. And like start like enjoying that time more intentionally. Like maybe that should be my Bible study time and my time in prayer and with God, or, you know, instead of running around. Like this morning, my thought was, okay, if I let the dogs out and start a load of laundry and, you know, clean the cat box and then go in the kitchen, wipe down all the counters and, you know, go into my office. Oh my God, I have to check my emails and, oh, I got to get this package ready to go because I have to, oh wait, I'm going over here. So I need to go grab it this and grab that.
Right.
And then, you know,
next thing you know, you're huffing and puffing and your mind's going like a million miles a minute. And so Greg and I, we've been doing pretty good with the whole Bible study thing in the morning. We do it pretty much every morning, but we draw the line with the screen thing unless it has to do with the Bible. But I won't even look at my emails. It's so hard not to look at your emails and things like that. Not check everything when you wake up.
It's the very first thing I do. And I'm like, I don't know when this started because I used to not do that.
Right.
I used to have a piece of paper and a pen and I'd write down my notes. Now I'm scrolling through all my different, because I have all kinds of different email addresses now. So I'm scrolling through them all to see what's going on. And I feel like it's such a bad start to my day.
It is.
I hate it.
It's like setting the tone for your day.
It's setting the tone. And it's like literally taking my spirit. I'm like, no, I've given enough to this. So I'm going to start being more intentional with how I start my morning. And I'm going to take a note from my sister-in-law, Tammy. I'm going to do that.
We should do it for like a week. And the next time we record,
talk about it.
What changes.
How did that? Yeah. Did it change? What
I hope it softens my heart. That's what I'm hoping.
And it's so easy too. Cause if you start on something like Greg, I remember him telling me like, just, there's a proverb for every day. If you just read a proverb, and mine is, if you go to your Bible app, it will give you a verse, and that will lead me into the Bible. And I always pray about it first, like take me somewhere, like speak super bold. And so I'll go down in my study part and read what the verse meant and let it lead me into different things, and maybe do your daily devotional. I feel like, and then I'm thinking about it all day long.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I mean? But when we miss it, and sometimes that happens, it seems like I'm off. My mind is wandering and I'm spiraling. Not really
I'm making
focused.
I'm making decisions based on my secular views and not on my Christian views.
Oh, that's a good way to say it.
So let's talk a little bit about history, because I love that.
Yeah.
So some of the ancient things are in ancient Greece and Rome. There was a concept of self-love. It was seen as essential for living a vicarious and full life. Philosophers like Aristotle believed that caring for yourself was not selfish. It was the foundation of being able to love others well. Roman baths were not just about hygiene. They were communal rituals of relaxation, reflection, and pleasure. People would soak, read, eat fruit, oil their skin. Essentially, it was the ancient version of a spa day. And you know how it is. We all love a good spa day. So I thought that was kind of neat that, and when I had went to Bath in England, they had some of the Roman baths there, and it was really interesting, and it was amazing how they came up with all of it. It was really cool. I really thought it was neat. They knew so much about exercise.
Such a part of their life.
Yeah, and they exercised there. They had wrestling. They had all kinds of stuff. It was really cool. Let's see here. Another one is they used to romanticize nature. Every evening, taking a walk, journaling, stargazing, habits that we now associate with romancing your life.
I love that.
Right. They would do it themselves or with someone else. So it's like we're always waiting to do it with someone else too. But
do it yourself. Like take yourself to dinner. Didn't somebody just talk to me about that? Was that you?
Yeah, we were just talking about before podcast.
Like take yourself to dinner. Like do your own thing.
Yeah, get a little dressed up.
Don't be afraid.
And go sit on a patio somewhere. How do you know that you're not going to meet like the most interesting person or see something really cool or try? Like, I don't know. Just
why do we have to do everything in packs?
Yourself?
Yeah, just go do it on your own. Another thing that's kind of cool is in the 20s and 30s, women's magazines began promoting ideas of buying small luxuries such as perfumes, books, chocolates as a form of independence and self-care. This was a cultural shift. Instead of waiting for someone else to spoil you, you could spoil yourself.
So weird how this has gotten so wild and people have taken the self-care thing to some astronomical weird level. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's always about self-care and self-love and all this type of thing instead of loving and serving others and things like that. But
there's a nice balance. That's for sure.
For sure. But
we're talking about the little stuff.
But it seems like you have to do something in order to be able to give to someone else.
Well, you can't fill from an empty cup. We've said that so many times. Yes. And I feel like so often we all feel like we have an empty cup. So, and that's the beauty of this podcast is we're not really talking about the big stuff. We're talking about the little tiny things that make us feel, special and that we feel loved and that we're doing that for ourselves.
Like it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. It could be so small. It's like the flip or flick.
It's like
of
washing your
a lighter.
sheets and getting into your bed, right?
Oh God, that's
and
the best.
using the right,
So good. Shave your legs
softener,
first.
shaving your legs, but not shaving your legs because something might happen that night. You're just doing it because you want nice, clean legs.
Yeah.
And feel them against your clean sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, buying yourself the perfume that you really like. And
Dressing
And
up for no reason.
And that's another thing,
Yeah.
we've talked about it before, but back in the day, especially during the 50s and 60s, like housewives had no problem getting dressed up and having lipstick on at 5.
Right.
And now, like, I feel bad because I feel like my husband gets the worst version of how Mo looks. Like, you have office Mo, you have work Mo, you have going out with her girlfriends Mo, you have Mo who hangs out with her girls. You have, oh my God, Jeremiah wants to take me on a date. Let me look so cute for Jeremiah so that they think I'm his sister. And then it's me and Bob time, and I'm in the Mojo clothes sitting on the couch like a big bum.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I giving my husband the least version of me? I don't want to give him, tomboy Mo. I want him to show him how beautiful I am.
And some people would say you should be able to be yourself, and you should.
Well, I am myself in all those versions. All those versions
right?
are myself.
Yeah, they're just
Right.
versions of
They're
you.
just versions of me.
Right,
And-
exactly.
And yeah, that is the most comfortable version.
Right, that's what I mean.
And there's probably not a bra on either. But
But
that's
if you bought
definitely-
some, like we were talking about, some cute loungewear and like that made you feel really good and was super soft.
Yeah.
And
But I just think it's sad that I look my best for everyone else in my life, but I don't do that for my husband
or yourself.
or myself. And what about just getting dressed up and feeling beautiful because I want to feel beautiful?
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dress like the first lady.
Seriously.
Every day
She's-
of the week, I want to dress
She's
like
my
her.
fashion hero.
I want little white gloves like they used to wear.
Yeah.
And that little handbag.
Jackie Kennedy's, so
yes,
cute.
with the little hat.
Jackie. Oh yeah. Like all of it.
I want
all
to
of
wear
it.
heels for no reason, just because I'm going to Target.
I like their stockings, their thigh high stockings.
I don't
that
know
they
if
would
I can.
wear.
I don't know if I can
So
run from
sexy.
bad guys in my
Oh, that's you could have Bob run after the bad guys. It's just-
I'm just teasing. No, but it's true. Like, I mean, I kind of, I'm sure that women from those days would tell you like, man, I'd rather be in my Mojo at home, like, what are you talking about? Because they probably felt they had to do that, where we just want to do it.
So, fun fact, one of my favorite things in the world to do is to wear really long robes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't, because I'm 4'11", so long robes and I don't mix.
So they really don't mix.
No.
Well, you would buy one that would maybe come down to here on me, but the point is
from
it's
Baby
longer.
Gap.
From
Baby Gap. Yeah. I've had a terry cloth one from Baby Gap before that says MOE, Mo.
Oh, that's funny. But this is like, I literally go sweeping through my house with it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know
I
what
can
it
just
is.
see her gallivanting around her
It's
house in
true.
this robe that looks like some Indian pattern. It's red and blue.
It's
with-
blue and white.
I would wear a robe
It's like kinda
like the
linen-y.
one I took my 50th birthday pictures
Yes.
in.
Oh
With
my gosh,
glass
yes.
This
fuzzy
is what I'm saying.
slippers.
Yeah, that's cute.
And you
That's
would
cute.
just swish through the house with
Oh,
it and
yeah.
just
Twirl it
brush
around.
your hair and
Slap
feel
people with it.
right just with the yeah, and that's what I mean.
It reminds me of the movie Sunset Boulevard. Did you guys ever see that?
No.
With Gloria Swanson. Yeah, so she was an old movie actress, and which she was, but it supposedly like she's like at the end of her career, way past her career, and Paramount had a bunch of her movies, and now she's like a has-been, but she still has that whole vibe of an old Hollywood actress. And there's this great scene. It's my favorite scene actually in all movies, and they're pulling up to the Paramount studio, and they won't let her in the gate because they don't know who the hell she is.
Right.
And she's like, "You don't know who I am? If it wasn't for me, there would be no Paramount."
There would be no Paramount.
It's like Mommy Dearest.
Yes,
So
like
no
that.
wire hangers.
Oh, no wired hangers.
There would be no Paramount.
Oh my goodness.
That's so funny. Well, it's the truth. I do like to walk through the house with my robe and I just like to smell good. So Victoria, our daughter, brought me a little sample of Baccarat and I loved it. And so my husband bought me a bottle of it and my mom was like, and I was talking to her about using it for special occasions, but life is so short. Like what consists of a special occasion? Isn't it just sort of a choice if it's a special occasion or don't I want to smell really good? Like you said at home with my husband and when I
Yeah.
get fresh out of the shower and I want to, Like, don't save the perfume. Don't save the dress.
Don't save the good china. Don't save all that.
the good china. Don't save the good. Like, really spend it on yourself and spend it on your husband and make moments. And I don't know. I just think
it's so true. Mm-hmm. Like yesterday we went to dinner with Jeremiah and his girlfriend. And then afterwards, Hannah came over and we made dirty sodas and stuff at the house and watched a movie. But, you know, that's a special moment to me. That's not a holiday. Wasn't really way planned in advance, but that's special to me. That's one-on-one time with my son and his girlfriend. That's important. That's what we're doing here. And being able to see my daughter at the house, snuggle on the couch together, those are important moments.
It's another way to feed your soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the last thing I did for myself to answer your question from the beginning of the podcast was yesterday.
I love that.
Me too. That was a good one.
I love moments. I think life is about moments.
It's a thread of moments.
100%.
Yeah.
And so if you could make that moment look just as perfect, as good as it could possibly look, what would you do? You would use the fine china or the best dishes and the best ingredients and the most time and effort in it. And you would wear the flowy robe or the pretty dress. And
why do I save the beautiful wine glasses that I got from my mother-in-law only for Christmas?
Why?
Why am I not drinking out of those every day?
I was just thinking about
every single day. Extravagant. Be extravagant.
I was at my dad's the other day and we were doing the backyard and I was cleaning through the house and I opened up the cupboard above the refrigerator and there's a whole set of china that I've never seen.
Oh, wow.
And it's probably been there forever.
Yeah. 40 years.
Yeah.
And probably because she didn't want to use the good china.
She was worried about it. She was protecting it from her crazy children.
Right. So it's never been used. Right. So she never got to enjoy it.
And if you love the china, use it.
Get those wine glasses out.
Get them out.
The
so
china
good.
Drink your iced tea out of the water glasses and the wine glasses. Who cares?
Use cloth napkins.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
Yes. Use them.
Yeah. Like if you could fancify everything that you possibly can, because everything can be a special moment. And the fact that we're even given that moment makes it special enough to be able to use the perfume or whatever.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use that perfume.
This is so romantic.
We're good at this.
So studies show that creating intentional daily rituals, even small ones like lighting candles, journaling, it lowers your cortisol. It reduces anxiety.
Anybody have a candle I can light?
Sorry, I have to relax.
And improves emotional regulation,
Oh,
which I
that.
have a problem with.
Me too,
Many
girl.
of us do.
Let's see. When you look forward to something in your routine, your brain reminds you with the feel-good hormones.
Oh, I
Right?
love that.
Yeah. So maybe not like grand gestures like
right.
going on vacations and then that's when it
none of that.
happens.
Yeah.
Maybe our vacation oasis is at our house.
So Bob and I just had this
Love
discussion.
this.
So I told him, because Hannah and Ethan just left and then Jeremiah still hasn't gotten a break this year. He hasn't had a vacation. And so I know he's going to have to take a few days here. And so Bob and I were saying, well, maybe we'll go to Tahoe for a couple of days. And I was like, you know what? What sounds even better? How about if I take 3 days off, turn off the phones, let all the kids know if you want us, we'll be at the house. But let's do nothing. Let's just hang out. I'll cook a couple meals. We'll just hang out together, talk, relax, listen to music. That sounds like the best vacation of my life.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful home that I'm never at.
Mhm.
I have a pool I never swim in. Of course, by the time I get to that, it'll be fall. But regardless,
You should make sure you swim in at least once a week.
yeah. Well, I mean, I
Just
should
because.
where are we vacationing this year? At home.
at home. I
At
think it's
home.
the thing to
It's
do.
a staycation.
I'm about it. I love
Oh,
it.
a staycation.
And then I get my
It's a
doggies with me,
staycation.
and I don't feel bad about leaving them.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to join it, and you can make it as romantic as you want. And next time you get fast food, like even on your staycation, make it a picnic.
Serve it on the good china.
Yes,
Yeah.
make a
Or
picnic.
Cook beautiful meals for the two of you. And naked.
Naked.
I feel like those days might have
All
sales.
right, wear the flowy robe.
I'm going to need a real flowy robe for that
Wear
one.
the robe. globe then.
So real tips. How do we build a romantic routine that doesn't feel fake or forced?
Okay. Power start.
Like it.
Begin your day with one beautiful or sensual thing, such as music, lighting a candle, a little bit of face spray, pretty mug, your favorite pen.
Like it.
I'm not home alone often.
Right.
Like I don't get my house to myself very often. But last time I did, I was in my sewing room and the house was nice and quiet. I had lit some candles, so it smelled really nice. And on YouTube, I was like scrolling for like relaxing music to play. And
Yeah.
I came across like soft, romantic French music.
Oh, yeah. Share. Share the
that-
list.
Yeah, that's what I listened to for like 2 hours.
Love it.
Just sewing and
But
it
don't
was
you
lovely.
find that if you do that, not only does it just set the mood, the ambiance like she was talking about, but you'll find yourself tapping along or dancing or singing or just swaying and feeling some sort of way. And I feel like music plays a huge part in that. If we stop for a second and actually take the time to turn it on,
Yeah.
because we would have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like it though.
You
I
have
love
to make
that.
you have to do the action.
I'm going to start doing the little fireplace thing on my TV in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee and reading. I'm going to put that thing on.
I feel like fall is the best time.
Me too.
It's
Yes.
the easiest
can't wait
time
for
to
fall.
be
So
like
excited.
so intentional
Yes.
about smells and flavors.
Smells was where I was going
and-
next.
yeah.
Tell me your favorite one.
Oh gosh.
Come on.
I have different smells for different things.
Then tell us all
But
because
fall
we're all
is my
dying to know.
favorite because either I'm walking into an apple orchard one day or just something like moody and like musky kind of smell, kind of sensual. Like I love all the fall smells.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes. This is the time
What about
when
you,
I
Mo?
bloom.
I love fall and I love pumpkin pie candles and
Oh,
pumpkin
love it.
pecan candles. And I like everything that's rich and smelly and yummy and gooey.
Me
and
too.
It just makes me feel good inside.
Yes.
I love it.
It's so funny because
I love it a lot.
I always want to be so unique and so different and stuff like that. But when it comes to fall, I'm just about as basic as they come. I'm like, give me the pumpkin spice and give me the
Yeah, the kids always know my smells. It's like always the same thing.
Give me
yeah.
my fuzzy sweaters and my fuzzy boots and my fuzzy,
Yes.
like all my warmth and stuff. I don't know. I like twinkle lights too, all year.
Oh, twinkle lights are so cool.
So
I
warm.
love
rad.
decorating for fall.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm going to go all out this year for fall. I'm going to like start it like maybe tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Let's start
all
it
do
tomorrow.
it.
Let's do it tomorrow.
I work tomorrow.
Okay, I do
Well,
too.
let's do it this week. Let's just say.
like my next
I do
off is
too,
Wednesday.
actually.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
not off
Hey.
Wednesday. next one is when I don't know.
So by the time we get back together on Tuesday, maybe we've put up a couple things.
I'll have Bob bring down the box. How about that?
Maybe, maybe light a fall candle or something.
Okay, I'll
set the
order some
intention.
candles. I'll order candles. How about that?
Seems like the most important thing that we should take away from this is that this isn't like a vanity thing or a selfish thing. This is a, stop waiting for someone to do it for you and do it for yourself thing and have fun doing it. And
Buy yourself the flowers.
yes,
Right.
I love that. Take yourself to dinner. Wear the pretty dress.
Yeah, I think it's just you're setting yourself up for success. And honestly, it makes us better to serve others. And I think that it's the best thing we could do.
If you can practice it and you can do it for yourself, it would just make you so much better doing it for somebody else too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you can actually do it for yourself.
So what's a challenge that we can give ourselves for this week before we get back together on Tuesday?
Slow mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
We take
Done.
our slow mornings already, but I'm going to make them a little even. I'm going to amp it up even more.
I like that.
Do the whole aesthetic thing and light some candles, make it smell good. And
I love it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take a couple pictures for you guys and send it to you guys.
proof,
Yeah, proof.
or it didn't happen.
Proof or it did not happen.
That's
for
right.
sure. For sure.
I love it.
Well, I think this was a great episode. And I think that we can really start applying it to our life. And I think it's going to help all of us. And I hope it helps our listeners as well.
It was one of those things I was like, I know this, and you don't have to tell me it, but I think we need to talk about it and remind ourselves that it's okay.
Apply it.
That
Apply
we
it.
need to do it.
Yeah. Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
Yeah.
do
Just
it.
do it.
Right? It's a necessity.
Hey, tribe, remember this. Life isn't about waiting for someone else to bring you flowers. It's learning to plant your own garden and dancing among the blooms. Dating yourself is not selfish. It is sacred. It's saying, I'm worth slow dinners, long walks, and celebrating the small moments. Go ahead, light the candle, take yourself out, pour a good glass of wine, and write the love story where you're both the author and the muse. This is Mighty Mo. Feel blessed, be blessed.